he talked about belief there. Do you think he can instill belief in those Chelsea players before that game next week?
Well, there's a lot of different languages and so on in the dressing room, so I don't know how they absorb how he thinks, but you know, that wouldn't be the most inspiring interview ever in terms of, compare it to Tuchel last night after the match, and he was talking about how unfair and just the result was, losing 3-0. I'm looking at the match going, he kind of got out a bit light, but I was starting to believe him that, yeah, I can imagine him in the dressing room convincing the players that 3-0, that they were robbed, that it should have been much closer, and they've got a chance in the next match. I'm not sure that really? Frank's players will react to that tonight. But in fairness to them, 2-0 is not. We've seen it in recent seasons. You talked about it earlier, where Chelsea got to the match in the Barnbound, where they were 3-0 up from having lost the first leg 3-1. They go there, they're 3-0 up. So, it's about getting the first goal next week. But Real Madrid have done it so often. I think statistically, it's only once or twice they've ever had a tie turned over once they won the first leg. So I think Chelsea will find it difficult.
Last word, Damien, were you inspired there?
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
that answers that question.
By me or by Frank?
Brian had me going there.
Can we do it, lads? Kind of, maybe. Yeah.
But I suppose he used the word reality in that interview a couple of times. The reality of the tie, and I think he understands the reality of the tie as he's up against it. Now you will cajole and try to get the players to believe, but you're going to have to score goals. And we talked about before the game, they don't have players at the top end of the pitch to score goals. They don't score a whole lot of goals, and very unlikely to keep Real Madrid scoreless in the second leg. I think Real Madrid will go up to Stamford Bridge and boss it, even if they're missing Chilwell, most likely Koulibaly as well. So there's 2 out. That means Cucurella's going to... Luckily
for Chelsea, you're not doing the team talk for them next week.